What's up, everybody? I want to take a moment to go ahead and give out some cleaning tips. You going out and running a cleaning business, doing it single-handedly yourself, or you got a team, or you got teams. I just want to give you my insight and experience as far as going out and taking care of customers, giving cleaning tips as far as more on the product and solutions, that side of the service. So when I go out to customers, I'm taking care of cleaning. You want to be set up and prepared to have everything you would think you would need. I'm going to let you know pretty much everything that's in my back trunk when I'm going out to house cleaning. So those things are going to be, I'm going to have caddies. Okay, so obviously when you think of a cleaning person, they have a caddy that's helping them bring in bottles and supplies. So I personally have about 3 caddies, and I have 2 white caddies that will hold about 7 bottles, 6 or 7 bottles each. And then I also got let's see here. I got a red refill caddy. That red refill caddy gives me all my product refill solutions and extras that I want to have at the job. And then I got a bathroom bucket. So that really serves me. What that does is that has enough to be able to have bottles for everybody. If you got more than one team member or you're good yourself, there's a bathroom bucket. So I usually have a bathroom brush in one of the holders in the caddy, and then I will have myself a bleach. So bleach is a corrosive cleaner, but it is great for cleaning, and especially certain areas, getting rid of removal of like urine rains around the bottom of your toilet. That's really good. It's definitely a great cleaner. It is more of on the corrosive side. It will affect people. It is a little stronger, but it is a good product to use at times. I also use disinfectant spray. So disinfectant cleaners, just like bleach, it's killing germs, bacteria, but the thing is, it's not as corrosive. You can use it on all surface areas. So I call it all clean disinfectant. So I'm using things like, I'm going to a store, I like using like Pinolin, Mr. Clean, Lysol cleaners, you can use like Pine Sol. Some of the cleaners, Odoban's really great. Some cleaners will be very specific. They're going to say, oh, it's great for getting rid of the coronavirus, the certain types of viruses, flu, AIDS, things like that. Some of them, like I noticed Fabuloso, a lot of people I usually notice either really like it or don't like it. It doesn't really discuss the cleaning properties per se in Fabuloso. I like to find stuff that I find that talks about the details of it. I'm not saying it doesn't clean, but it may not clean the same things that you're seeing on those. So seeing those things, that was more important when COVID hit. Are we using a disinfectant cleaner that's killing COVID and things like that became a top priority when people were looking for cleaning. So I do like having stuff like that. Disinfectant cleaners always. The bleach is in the bathroom bucket. Also a degreaser. Degreaser is great. You're using degreaser spray. Use that as a bottle. Reasons why is because in the shower we have body oils. That's going to break down. So I'm always using degreaser in the shower. It's good for getting the gritty stuff, making things a little more smooth for sure. It's great for the floors if they're dirty, sticky. Cabinets, you could, people fingers on cabinets, kids, wall marks, things like that. Wall marks, switches and inlets. Degreaser is fantastic. So I use degreaser. I'm also going to keep a bottle. I like to use Lime Away, the gel version that looks like a toilet. That gets rid of a lot of hard water deposits, things like that. Haven't had that one recently. I've been using, like a shower gel. Let's see here. I've been using myself. Sorry, I know I'm kind of driving. I'm ranting. I have a shower cleaner that does get rid of hard water and things like that, but it's not the same as that Lime Away. The stuff that I do use that is great is the Spray Away Lime Away. So that's what I'm using in the shower. That's what I'm using. The Lime Away spray is what I use on top of the sink. It's getting rid of that white residue around your handles. It makes the all the white residue in the shower. It makes the griminess come off. So I'm using that on stuff that, like, it's great. You can even use it in the toilet bowl. Now, I like to actually personally use the gel that you put in the toilet bowl. I do have that. So I have the Lime Away and I have the toilet gel. I like using toilet gel that doesn't have bleach in it, because I do notice that usually they tend to have a blue color or a color to it. For whatever reason, I'll notice that bleach stains the porcelain a little bit. You'll kind of notice it, or if you ever notice in the sump, they have those colored things that have disinfectant properties to the water, helps make it smell good. Those blue things, so the water's blue, kind of discolors the porcelain too a little bit. I'm not saying it doesn't come off, but it's like if you keep using it right after I clean, it's like it's still there. So I tend to like to use the gel that goes into the toilet that's not bleach. And I usually buy the one that's a little bit more. There's a Lysol kinds that are like come in a green and an orange bottle. Like one's like mango hibiscus or something, the orange one. I think that's the best smelling like cleaner I've ever really smelled. It was like amazing. Like, so, I think a lot of it's not only clean in appearance, but also how it smells. Like when I put these gels in there, it might be a little more expensive than the cheap ones like the Works or just spraying and stuff. But the gel, you want the thicker gel going down the porcelain toilet. It really breaks it down. Scrub that, making sure to get everything nice and clean, and rinse and repeat. It's going to smell good. So I've covered the degreaser, the disinfectant, the bleach, the Lime Away spray, and then the toilet bowl gel like the Lysol. Also a good one is wood cleaner. I don't always rock it all the time, but it is fantastic for mirrors. Murphy's Wood Soap is what it is. Murphy's Wood Soap, you put a little bit into a bottle. It's 98% natural. It does, it is really good for cleaning windows, glass, furniture cabinets, things like that. It smells really good. It has that lemony wood kind of smell to it. So it is really good. The reason why I say I don't always use it is because disinfectant cleaner will clean the windows good too. I do notice disinfectant cleaner will actually, some of them have more of a residue, or you might have to work, or if it's real concentrated, it'll be a little bit harder to clean. But for the most part, if your dilution ratio is pretty okay, like I say, a lot of times you're mixing some of these cleaners with a lot of water and it's just fine. And then a floor spray bottle. The floor spray bottle is disinfectant cleaner, just not as concentrated. The reason why I do it like that is because why not just use an all clean spray on the floor? Well, it's going to leave stickiness to it. If it's concentrated and you're wiping on the floor, eventually it may not do it the first time, but if you keep using concentrated cleaner on the floor, it'll get sticky. If you notice, it'll get sticky in between your grout and the tile, and it will actually have it to where the dirt sticks. So over time, your floor gets more and more dirty, it's sticky, and then you're really not cleaning it very well. A good way to get that stickiness off the floor is kind of like vinegar and stuff, but you want to dilute it. There's some different steps to do that, but the reality is disinfectant cleaner. I usually use a bigger spray bottle because I'm doing the floor, or if I'm doing it with the Swiffer, that's how I like to do it. I can change the rags out, re-put another one, spray a section of the floor, give it a mop down. I like to say a figure 8 motion because that's how I use the Swiffer. I'll show you guys in another video. But a little bit, you think about it, when you have the bucket and you fill it up with water and you add just a cap full into the bucket before you put the water and it makes it sudsy. That's basically the same idea you want to have for when you're using a spray bottle and you're spraying the floor and you're using a Swiffer. The only thing is you're using even less, because I basically will fill the bottle up with water and at the very end add a teeny bit. And you'll notice if it's sudsing, then it's pretty concentrated. You want to have it to where it's like you can smell it, but it's a hint. And typically I like to have it where the bottle is mainly clear. So if you got a disinfectant cleaner, that is red, like Penolin or whatnot, or a color, and you put it in all clean bottle, the ratio is usually like a 1-in-20 ratio for like all clean. Is kind of a safe bet. For a spray bottle, it's like a 1-in-80 ratio, really 1-in-60 ratio. It's like very little. You just need very little in there, and that goes a long way. And if you notice it is a little concentrated, you can use some and then add some more water to it. So that pretty much does my bathroom caddy. And then the other caddy is just pretty much all clean disinfectant. The light was a little better there. All clean disinfectant, degreaser. All clean disinfectant. All clean is disinfectant. So all clean and degreaser, I can get a lot done with that. The one thing I didn't mention was the Orange Glow. Get yourself a bottle of Orange Glow. It's furniture wood polish, but it leaves it's an oil base. So it leaves a real nice shine. It will shine up your cabinets amazing. It will also shine up your fixtures, all your countertop. Your countertop all nice and shiny, whatever shines. The walls in your shower. So after I clean the shower, I polish. So my stuff looks amazing because I'm not only cleaning, I'm polishing and shining. That's how my pictures look amazing. If you've had the privilege to see the kind of cleaning that me and my team does, it's fantastic. So the way that we do that is we use that Orange Glow. You don't want to use it on mirrors. Just give me FYI. It's like trying to get the streaks out is near impossible. But Orange Glow is big on there. Also, your magic squares, magic erasers, quick erasers. You get them Dollar Tree. Go out to Dollar Tree. They're the 2-packs for about $1.20 or whatever. Nothing at Dollar Tree is $1 anymore. Nothing's ever $1 anymore. Things get expensive, but get the magic squares. They're way cheaper than the Mr. Cleans. Mr. Cleans are like $1 each or something. So it's like 50% less than what Mr. Clean is. But those magic squares are what I use in the shower. Okay, and I'll explain that. So real quick, I got the caddies all taken care of. I use 2-step stools. I'll use ones that are a little bigger than the little ones, but not super huge so they can fit in my car, so I can still reach and do ceiling fans and things like that, depending on what house you're in. Most standard size fans you can get with a ladder, and if you're an average kind of size person, you should be able to make it happen for the most part. Help out the little ones on the team. 2 brooms, 2 dustpans, 2 Swiffers, and I have my refill caddy, and I got a vacuum with me. I covered bathroom caddy. The bathroom caddy is going to hold some extras in it. I'll go through that with you. And of course, microfibers. I take my microfibers with me. Microfibers are how I clean, and I'm cleaning those rags, and then I'm bringing them back. I'm not wiping towels or anything. So that was just a quick reference on the supplies that I have. In other videos, I'll tell you where I get the supplies at. I'll show you there's a video I have that I put that has my supplies in there, so you can actually see what I'm giving detail about. Please go ahead and like my channel. That's at Mike Drust. Go ahead and shoot me a message. I love to give tips. I love to clean. And I just want to be of use and value to anybody, whether you're just starting a business or you're cleaning somebody's house or you just like to clean the house. But this is really helpful for business owners or people that are doing this for a living. So, I got about 14 years almost of experience doing this. So I want you to get my insight, see if it helps you. It's helped me in my experience. But let's get this. Thank you, guys.